How's it going, guys? Cameron here's Canadian Gamer coming at you with another video. Hope you're all doing well. Again, I've been so busy. Talked about it before on the channel. I've been so busy, especially this summer. It's been a really hectic summer. I have had a little bit of time to game here and there, but it hasn't been really what I would like. So that's basically what we're going to talk about today. A little bit of a catch-up video. So yeah, I'm not going to get into specifics, but just typically once the fall and the winter comes around, I'll have a little bit more downtime to game, but right now it's just been really crazy. But all that being said, I want to touch base with you guys and let you know what I have been playing. So, without further ado, anyone who watched my last video, the Montreal pickups video, I picked up a physical copy of Truxton. Here it is. I talked about it in the video. I didn't really show you guys the extent of the label peel. You can see here. So this game, like I had mentioned, the price peaked a couple of years ago on this game. Truxton for the Sega Genesis. It was well over $100 for a loose cart. It has dropped down significantly. I was able to pick this up for $59.99. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that this game has gotten a physical re-release, and that has caused the values of the game. Now, I'm not going to say plummet, but it has gone down in price. So a couple of nights ago, I put this on, and I gave it a fair go. I played it on easy. And on easy, you get unlimited continues. The game is hard. I don't know how anybody could no death run that game. I don't know if it's been done. It's hard. I don't even know how far I got into it. I think I got past the first stage, the first boss, and then I made it to the second stage. And man, it's super hard. I am going to go back to it. I'm going to keep chipping away at it. Really good game, but it's really hard. But it's funny. When you play Truxton, again, I'm not a huge shmups guy myself, but even though it's a very hard game, something kept pulling me back. I kept wanting to try again and again and again. And I had a hard time putting the controller down, so that says a lot about the game. I may hook up the arcade stick that I have and play it with the arcade stick to see if maybe that makes things a little bit easier. So we shall see. The next game I want to talk about, this isn't actually a game that I have been playing, but the House of the Dead 2 remake got a release recently, last week, digital only, on all of the modern consoles, including the original Switch, I believe. Yes, the original Switch. Now, the physical release was announced today. It is coming out by Microids, much like the original, which I have here. And I know this got a lot of flack, but I really enjoyed it for what it is. A portable House of the Dead experience on your Switch. I don't think I would really want to play this on a PS4, PS5, or an Xbox Series console, but the House of the Dead, the artwork alone is worth having it in the collection. So on Halloween, October 31st, Microids is releasing the House of the Dead 2 remake, a physical release. I don't know if it's going to get a retail release. I imagine it might, because I got this at Walmart, and this was published by Microids as well, as you can see there. So I'm going to hold off on the House of the Dead 2 remake. I know it got panned again. A lot of people are upset about it, but I'm still going to pick it up. But I'm not going to get a digital copy. I'm going to wait for the opportunity to get a physical copy of it, and I'm going to add that to the Switch collection. So the last game that I've been playing, this game I talked about on the channel a couple of months ago, and this has been my savior. So maybe you guys can relate, maybe you can chime in the comments below, but when you're busy, you have a long day, and you come home, and you just don't have it in you to game. You have no energy to pick up the controller. The most you can do is lie down, turn YouTube on, and watch videos about gaming. But you have no willpower to game. We've all been there. This is a great game to pick up and play. It's not too involved. and this is just perfect for where I'm at right now. And that is Drive Club on the PS4. I picked this up back in Kingston. Gosh, I don't even know when, the beginning of the year. And I am telling you guys, I know a lot of you guys roll your eyes. This game, even though it was very online centric when it came out, you can still play it offline. There's a ton of content. It's very easy to pick up and play and walk away from. So right now, this has been my go-to. It's the perfect game for someone who is extremely busy and doesn't have a lot of time. I can pick it up. I can do a few races. I can walk away. This game, a few things I want to mention here. And again, I've talked about it on the channel. The graphics are absolutely incredible in this game. And this game is, 12 years old? 12 years old. The game has a system very similar to the Kudos system in the Project Gotham Racing series. But as far as the gameplay is concerned, I'll have to look. Maybe there's some loose tie-ins to the original developer of the Need for Speed Shift and Shift 2 Unleashed and the Ferrari game on the PS3. But this game plays a lot like those Need for Speed Shift games. A lot. Very similar. So it's not quite a full-blown arcade racer, but it's not really a sim racer either. It's just like the right balance between the two. So honestly, guys, this has been the go-to perfect game for me right now. Very easy to pick up and play. I'm enjoying it a lot, for sure. So that is it. Those are the games that I am playing right now. I sold my red Mercedes W204. I sold it there last week because, like I talked about on the channel, I picked up an AMG Roadster recently. I'll show you guys more of that later on when I get it on the road. It's going in for a safety inspection here in a couple of days, and then, barring there's hopefully not too much that needs to be done on it, that will be on the road very shortly. So yeah, an SLK 32 AMG Roadster. So looking forward to getting that on the road. I've had the vehicle for over a month now, and I've just been waiting to get rid of my C350 so that I could make room on the driveway and get the AMG on the road. So very excited for that. But other than that, I was near a GameStop today. I was tempted to go in, but I didn't. I held myself back. Really, I was thinking about going in to see if they had a physical copy of The House of the Dead 2, but after I went online and did a bit of research, I realized it wasn't out. And then when I got home this evening, I looked again, and there's, like I said, this was 15 hours ago. This was announced by Microids that House of the Dead 2 remake is getting a physical release. So very excited for that. Very excited for that. I saw G-Man Lives posted a preview of a new survival horror game that's coming out by Team Bloober. I'm surprised Team Bloober has another game coming out already after releasing the Silent Hill 2 remake on the PS5. But yeah, they've got a really cool survival horror game coming. I don't remember the name of it. Something Dawn. Looks really cool. I don't have time to play it, unfortunately. Mafia the Old Country. That's another one that looks really good. I think that's not a budget release, but it's not a full retail. It's $20 less than a full retail game in Canada. So for Canada, I think full retail right now is $79.99. So Old Country would be $59.99, I believe. And I think you're getting about a 10-hour experience out of that. I'm going to wait for that to go on sale. As much as I would love to dive into that, I've got enough on my plate right now as it is. But yeah, that's definitely on the list. Definitely on the list. And Heart of Darkness for the PS1. I picked it up and started playing it a couple weeks ago. Got pretty far into it. And like I said, I got distracted with real-world responsibilities, and I wasn't able to go back to it. So the Heart of Darkness is something I want to wrap up too. Now, luckily, I have a week's vacation coming up here in a couple of days. So that will give me the time that I need to be able to sit down and properly return to the Heart of Darkness, and then I will put out a review. Halloween is just around the corner, my favorite time of the year. So as much as, you know, a lot of you guys out there love the summer, I love the summer too when I can enjoy it. But I feel like I am over it now. We just got out of a brutal hot period up here in Canada. It was just brutal. It's still pretty hot outside. Cooler today. So I am looking forward to getting into the fall, putting some warmer clothes on, and enjoying the autumn colors and the leaves. Really looking forward to it. So that is it. I guess I will cut it off there right around the 11-minute mark. I hope you guys are all doing well. I will be back with something a little bit later. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good night.